Complexity or PSG today at all, have we?
No, they haven't played at all today. This is their first.
This is Group C, right? B. All right, perfect. So, PSG and Complexity. Sorry, I just got here. I need like 6 seconds to catch up. But
okay.
This is a match where we have probably seen in the past with members of Complexity probably facing this PSG roster. Of course, Flakes being the kind of the variable coming into this, right? Most of these guys have played each other once or twice before in the RLCS. Complexity spent a season in the RLRS, but now they're back in the RLCS, and we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get this one already underway, you can just see PSG starting off with some good early offense here. Ball will drop in the midfield in Chaussette. They look to set this one up. Magnus, a good clear downfield. You see Farah now moving this one, playing it slow. Wants to get this one through to the midfield. Greasy Miser is looking to see how well he can do. Another interesting point for Complexity, they did have a boot camp there at the new Complexity headquarters. Very, very nice headquarters for them. So they did have a lot of time to warm up, and here they are in day number 2, looking to make a good day 3 run. Started off with this first matchup.
Yeah, the rebrand as well. It took a little bit of warming up to it, but if you're a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, then you'll be a fan of this logo. I mean, silver and blue, maybe, I don't know, not as good as red and black, but hang on a second. PSG are attacking.
Yes, they are. Ball right in front. Chaussette misses a close touch opportunity, but they will have to break away for a minute. Magnus is looking for a clear. Who will be able to reach this in the midfield? It's Farah. Sending this one off to the side wall. He's looking to apply pressure. It gets past Flakes, but all members of Complexity are sitting firm in net. They'll knock this one out the way, and Fruity will come through and try to take this one back in the midfield.
Yeah, still the feelers phase of this first match between these two. We don't really see a lot of breakout moments. Everybody's just trying to get in their rotations and not make a lot of mistakes. So I think we're going to see this play out a little bit. I really don't see anything else breaking the mold at the moment unless someone makes a really grave error.
And right now we might have saw an error in rotation. Farah with a quick shot on net, but Magnus there with the save. He's going to move this one all the way downfield to apply pressure. Fruity is the last man back, so he needs to buy his team some time, but that's Greasy forcing the issue. Chaussette looking for Farah. Farah will bring this to the midfield, trying to see if he can make a play on transition. Magnus will come through and send it away.
Oh man, I think that might be a little bit of nerves coming out of Flakes right there. He had an accidental backflip, and he wasn't aggressing Bluey up in the air, and he really should have. What the heck did Magnus
Wait, there's a
do?
demo from Farah. He's going to turn on. He's not looking to make the turn. Flakes, he has some room to work with here. He's going to try to play it slow, find a hole in the defense, but there is none. Farah with a nice goal line save. Fruity's going to clear it out to the top. A nice chance there from Complexity, but it'll go the other way.
Double tap opportunity for Flakes, and he hits it! He hits it! Flakes with the double tap. Are you kidding me?
Impressive play here from Flakes. You called it out yourself. A nice pass from Magnus and a great follow-up. He'll double tap that right and give Complexity the lead in game number 1.
That was so tight. He didn't have any time to rotate his car. He just had to adjust with what he was working. Like the speed of that double tap happened, it was just like boom, boom. Had to hit it with the bottom side of his car. He didn't even have time to rotate or anything. That was, man, I said he was nervous, but oh man, that was really impressive.
Yeah, very, very impressive, and you can just see what Flakes adds to that roster with that great mechanic play right there. I say that again, a nice goal line save again from him. PSG looking to see if they can respond, but it's a tough ass defense from Complexity holding firm turn. Here's Farah looking to see if he can set something up, but Magnus is in the air. Flakes is downfield, and Greasy, he has to play this one slow now. Last man back from him. Unfortunately, cannot touch the ball. Fruity looking to apply pressure. Chaussette wants to keep this one in, and he will do so. Does he have any options? I don't think he does. He's going to actually drop all the way down to the ground.
That was very interesting from Chaussette. I wonder if he was attempting to fake somebody as he used both of his flips to just get to the ground faster. Maybe he wanted to go for like some kind of cheeky catching the ball on the ground, but he's thinking 50 moves ahead of me at least. I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, that definitely threw me off as well. I was not expecting him to go straight down. But it wasn't enough to throw off the defense there for Complexity. They still hold on. A minute and 5 seconds left. They have this one goal. Looking to see if they can add another Magnus. That's going to be a shot. Fruity's able to make a save. Greasy looking to see if he can get Flakes involved. Flakes looking for a shot as well, but that one will go off the backboard and in front of the PSG defense. Here's Greasy. Bringing this one up again. Ball in front of the box. Fruity's there. Has a lot of boost. He's going to have to get there to make a challenge on Flakes. Now Farah will try to dribble this one, keeping it close to him. But the challenge goes Magnus' way, and it's going to float right in. Complexity score their second goal.
Well, PSG had to force the issue there. You saw Chaussette sheeting up front of Fair's challenge, and they have to go for that with 35 seconds left, or else they're really not going to have much time to do anything. And Magnus with a picture-perfect contest, just going to put the backside of his car, smother it, and he gets quite fortunate and just goes straight to the net. No one's defending.
Like you said, no one's defending because Chaussette so close. They think that they're going to play it off to the sidewall. It goes right into the net. 30 seconds remaining, and we are having a tough time looking for offense here for PSG. They're trying to find it. Baiting out a lot of members of Complexity, but this one will go towards Fruity. He only has 12 boosts, so Magnus will pick this one up. Moving it downfield, shot on and off Flakes. Keeping it up, it's off the bar. Will it be able to go in? Greasy with the shot on. An unfortunate touch there from Fair, but Complexity will pick up their third.
Yeah, it's all for naught. Complexity are going to be running away from this game. Flakes actually had a shot on target that he really should have hit better, but they end up scoring anyway. 3-0. This game's already under wraps for Complexity. They're going to take the first game.
Yeah, and this is definitely a strong showing here from Complexity as well. Early on, game number 1, first game of the day for both of these teams in day 2. DreamHack Dallas looking very, very good for Complexity, but we'll see whether or not PSG can respond. Once this ball hits the ground, this will be a Complexity win. Looks like they might be trying to add another goal onto the scoreline, but Fruity will kill it, and that won't be all over. Complexity take game 1.
You know, there's actually a lot to be said about a team's ability to play after 0 seconds have passed. I really have seen this from a lot of teams, that it's very showing, right? When you're down an insurmountable lead and you're going into the final seconds, if you just stop playing, that kind of makes me think that you just give it up. You're in a bad place mentally. Like, obviously you're not coming back from that, but you still play the game out, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously PSG are still in this, and it was a close game until it broke wide open with that Flakes double tap. I'll say that much. Like, Complexity, and they looked pretty even the first half, and then the second half told a completely different story. Complexity just ran them over. Didn't really see a lot of offense out of PSG, but hey, we got 5 games going, and this is to move on into the group. We're not risking elimination, we're not risking qualification, so there's not that much pressure here, but man, it's going to be a lot more chances going in the upper bracket rather than the lower bracket.
Right, absolutely. You want to have that good start to the day. You want to make sure you're going through into the upper bracket, because that gives you and your team a lot more confidence as well, and it just puts you in a more favorable spot. You don't want to have to play your 2 matches to qualify through losers, or you don't want to have to win those 2 through losers. It's great if you win those 2 regardless, but you don't want that additional pressure. You want to do this right now while you have the ability to, and you have that safety net. You don't want, like I said, not wanting to use that card. I think Complexity understand that. I think PSG also do. As we have game number 2 underway, ball will move into the midfield. Magnus, redirect, that's on target. And Fruity, he's going to be able to save that one. This one will go off the backboard, and Farah will pop this one up, moving it downfield. Magnus with the touch, and he's looking to follow it up. Chaussette will pick this one.
Fruity looking for demos. He's trying to open it up for Chaussette, but gets blocked out.
And there's Farah again. Seeing if he can set up Fruity. But Greasy's up very quick to the ball now. Magnus is looking for an opportunity. Has to approach that ball the right way. Good challenge from him, and Flakes will try to send it over to him. This one's an awkward touch, so he'll wait for it to settle. This buys Fruity some time to get into the right position, and he comes up now to make this challenge. Chaussette waiting. He's going to opt to go backfield, and Pharaoh will try to clear this one downfield. But so far, these 2 teams kind of taking chances here and there. Nothing too close to each other's net. The defenses and the offense playing pretty solid so far.
I haven't really seen much out of PSG's offense. They're really not getting the touches towards each other. There's one attempted pass towards Farah that was not able to be connected. But other than that, they're giving Complexity so much time to reset on defense. Magnus had all the time in the world about a minute ago just to reset behind the ball, make a full rotation around it, and just kind of wait for them to make the challenge. I haven't really seen any counterattacks or any kind of there's one demo from Fruity, but it didn't work out. But I'm still waiting to see.
Oh, that one's going to go in from Magnus, and there's a quick counterattack play from Complexity, and it works out for him.
Nice half flip there from Flakes too. Gets around that and follows it up with a half flip to force the challenge. Magnus is going to come through. Where's the defense from PSG?
They're all on their way back.
There's just nobody there, right? They just seem discombobulated. This is not the PSG we're used to.
And you see all 3 of them on that sidewall. Gets punished there from Magnus. Good read there on the defense, or lack of, so to speak. But with this one underway, PSG already down by 1. The Complexity very, very happy to be in this position. Chaussette, not the touch he wants, but Fruity will be able to clear it away. This is going to be Greasy. He's going to watch Fruity look for a pass to Chaussette, but Magnus, a great stop. Pharaoh looking for something, but it's blocked. Fruity going to take his time. That one's going to send straight down, and Greasy will knock it the other way. Complexity looking for a counterattack. There's going to be Greasy, a pop-up. Fruity will clear this one to open space. Magnus and Pharaoh are there, and they'll drop in the midfield line. Chaussette going to play it slow, looking for a carry, but Greasy might as well meet him in the midfield and then try to play it here for Complexity.
What was that? 2 misses in a row from PSG. Really looking off here for PSG as they're not able to find any sort of rhythm. Just looking worse for wear.
Definitely so. And for PSG, they have to start finding some type of offense here. It looks like they always rush on offense, and then Complexity, they get these strong players, and all 3 members have to retreat downfield. Not a lot of coordination either. You see Fruity bump into Pharaoh to move that ball downfield. And then look, the counterattack play from Magnus. He's almost able to get that shot in, but it's just saved by Chaussette.
That was a really nice recovery from Chaussette. Actually half flipped backwards and then saved it off of his own crossbar. But I mean, defense is not going to win you this game, right? You have to score at some point, and just staying alive is not going to be winning.
A minute and 30 seconds left. The only way PSG stay alive in this game is to score a goal. It's been a tough and challenging task for them to do so, especially against this Complexity squad. But Fruity's going to try for it. That one's going to get pitched all the way back downfield. Pharaoh will meet it there in the midfield. Breezy's looking for a pass play, but the miss right in front of the net will stop a goal from Complexity. Yeah,
you could see that developing from the midfield. Greasy had tons of time to scan the field and look for his target. Just a little bit off, but they're still going well. Complexity is up 1-0 over PSG. PSG has yet to score in this series. This has been almost 10 minutes of scoreless offense for PSG.
And unable to find their offense can lead to a very shaky start here in day number 2. Pharaoh's looking to see if he can set his teammate up in any way, but that's a double commit from PSG. Complexity looking to bring this ball downfield. Flakes is in the air. He's at a boost, but Fruity has enough to make the save. Magnus will try to keep it in play. Fruity and Chaussette will go up. Pharaoh looking to push it downfield. They desperately need to get this ball out of their own end. With time ticking down, there's not many chances left for PSG to go on offense.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and if I had to put my money on somebody, I would put it on Chaussette, because he is usually the one that makes the flip and set plays. Farah and Fruity are usually supporting, but we'll see if he gets a chance. Let's see if he gets a chance on the ball.
We'll see if he can. There's a flip by Farah. Magnus looking to kill it. He sends it down, but Fruity will pick it up. This one will go off to the side while Fruity has to wave dash. Only 3 boosts left. Sets up Farah. Greasy knocks it out of the way, and Complexity will take game number 2.
Complexity looking strong. Shutting out PSG for 2 games already. Like, this is an RLCS level team. Well, now technically they're both RLCS level teams, but this kind of shutdown is just kind of unprecedented against these 2 European teams facing each other, right? Most of these players have played against each other previously in other iterations of RLCS or RLRS, but now PSG has a new roster with Fruity as well as the addition of Flakes. So maybe Flakes is just that factor. We saw him doing really well in game number 1, and just 1 goal for Magnus is all that separates in game number 2. Game number 3, like, something has to change for PSG. They can't go into this mentality in game number 3.
Yeah, for me, it does look very shaky here for PSG. I just don't see them comfortable. It looks like they're very uncomfortable.
Yeah, they look stressed and anxious. Like, you cannot find the place on the field you need to be, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to take a break from the game. Like, very helpful thing that I like to do, stand up in the middle of those 45 seconds, just get blood flowing into other parts of your body. Maybe it's going to stimulate your brain activity, right? Think about what you have to do. I mean, if I'm PSG, I really need to be seeing more team play. There's been so many solo plays that have been shut down by sending 1 member on the defensive Complexity. Shuts the whole play down. They get a favorable 50-50, and PSG has to start all over again. There's really not a lot of team synergy I'm seeing from this roster.
They have definitely made a lot of double commits. Will they continue to do so, or will they finally find their footing as they are in match point against Complexity. They'll have to reverse sweep if they don't want to fall into the loser's bracket. Here's Fruity looking for a pass to Chaussette. Chaussette, that's a good shot, but an even better save from Greasy. They do not want to give up a goal just yet. Complexity's defense holds firm to start this game off.
Okay, PSG, I see you. I see you're listening. Well, you're probably not listening. I see you right over there. Fruity is like is one unit of a human, by the way, but he's right over there in front of us. Maybe they talked this out. Maybe they're trying to get some more team plays going in, because that was like the best attack we've seen from them in two games.
Good pass play from them. Will we be able to see another one? This is Fruity, but it'll go off to the side while Magnus, a great challenge between him and Chaussette in the favor of Complexity, as Flakes is able to bring this one downfield. Greasy looking to see if he can set someone up, but a great clear from Farah as well off the back wall. PSG is starting to find a little bit of footing here in game 3, but Magnus sets up Flakes. Flakes in the air.
Double?
He's going to look for the double, but Farah denies him. And Greasy goes for the shot, but it's too little too high. Magnus, shot on the goal line, but a great save from Fruity. Chaussette will clear it away. A good chance for Complexity to get a goal on the board in game 3, but they cannot find the back of the net.
Complexity striking back as well, looking like a much closer series already. And as these teams get ever closer, the time winds down much faster. Like when the games are this close, I hardly notice the time running down, right? Because there's no stoppage of play. Everything is just continuous. All the rotations are fluid, and we're looking like we're going to have maybe some signs of life out of PSG in game 3.
We'll see whether or not PSG can find some life, come back into this one, or will Complexity close it out? Ball in the midfield. Fruity will go up. Chaussette downfield. He's going to rotate out. Fruity flip reset to move it down into front of the box, but it'll pinch off to the side. Chaussette will come through. This one will go off the corner, right in front of the net, but Greasy Miser will clear this one out of the box. It goes right back in from Farah. A pop-up from Magnus. Fruity wants a piece of it. He does get it. This one will go towards Flakes, though. Off the corner, Chaussette. He's ready to keep it in play. Farah now, he's up to see for a challenge, but it's too high, so Fruity will come through. PSG starting to apply a little bit of offensive pressure here, but they haven't been able to make it a goal-scoring opportunity just yet. And Magnus with the bounce, and Farah has to come through and make a save off the goal line.
It's not over yet, Daz. This is still offensive pressure here for Complexity. They have all the boost, and they're going to start out PSG.
We're looking to see if they can do so, but the pinch will go sideways into the Complexity box. This one into the midfield. Farah, a big miss from him. Fruity will have to bail him out. This one will go off to the side. Greasy looking to see if he can move this one downfield, but Farah is there. Pick up from him. Demo on Farah by Greasy. Chaussette, he has to try to find Fruity yet again, but the challenge is met with someone from Complexity every time, and it amounts to nothing. This has pretty much been the state of PSG's offense for the majority of this game.
See, there's so much boost being used on the side of PSG. Fruity with a backflip, but he manages to recover and get the save inside the net. Really risky there for PSG, but they stay alive.
And this is the difference between PSG's offense and Complexity's offense. PSG's offense will be a good offensive try to get a shot set up, but Complexity's offense are just shots onto the goal line, forcing these goal line saves from PSG. And just multiple amounts of pressure. Flakes is up, and he gets it through past Farah. The first goal scored in game 3 with 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
Flakes is the guy in this series. He gets just the pressure, just the threat of being on target. Farah does get behind it, but Flakes is just going to smother the ball into the net of PSG. And Complexity 1-0, looking to move on in their group. PSG is not going to be eliminated from this, but they have a much tougher road if they lose.
They do. They definitely do. And they, again, not a position you would like to be in. 1 minute remaining. And PSG have not found a goal this series. And they are facing the loser's bracket. Magnus going into the air. A shot blocked by Fruity. Flakes looking to keep it in. Complexity want to run this clock out. This one will go towards Greasy. He'll get it in front. Off the backboard. And Flakes will meet it here into the midfield. Yeah, will go off the back wall. Magnus is in the air. The shot will go in, and that one might just do it for this series. A great goal for Complexity.
The dagger for PSG. That misread from Fruity tells the whole story. He got a piece of it, honestly, on the way down, but that's been the story of PSG this entire series. Just can't catch a break, can't generate anything. Like you said, they've been shut out for almost 15 minutes straight. that's 3 games of Rocket League with nothing going in Complexity's net. Great defense from Complexity. Much credit to them, but man, it's just not been working out for PSG either.
It has not. They're looking for a shot chance. Chaussette wants to get one on the board. Keep the ball in, and it's going to get cleared out.
They couldn't buy a goal at this point. PSG, they're just not going to score. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board on this one. As the time winds down, maybe they'll get one in 0 seconds if Complexity is nice, but this is going to be Complexity moving on.
Oh, they almost were able to get one. I had to stop speaking for a second, but no, that is going to be a complete shutout from Complexity.
That was a perfect series for Complexity.
Yes.
Literally not a blemish on the sheet.
Yeah, and it's really unbelievable to see, but yeah, that's how we're starting off Pool B here at DreamHack Dallas on the B